We Washingtonians know how to get the job done, which is part of why the U.S. government opened the Hanford site in our state in the 1940s. And the work that was done here helped win World War II and the Cold War. But nearly 80 years later, the Hanford site still isn't cleaned up. As a result, the most contaminated nuclear waste site in North America sits right on the Columbia River.
Decaying infrastructure and more than 56 million gallons of deadly nuclear waste threaten everyone living on both sides of the Columbia: farmers, tribes, communities, and businesses. For decades, the federal government has underfunded the cleanup of the Hanford site, pushing completion of this vital obligation into our grandchildren's lifetimes. That creates an unacceptable risk to millions of Oregonians and Washingtonians, and it's why our two states have worked together hand in hand to ensure the federal government funds its obligations.
Every year, the federal government underfunds the Hanford site cleanup. The cleanup gets pushed farther and farther into the future, and the overall cleanup cost increases exponentially. This year, President Biden requested an increase for Hanford in the federal budget for 2023. It's a great step towards reversing the chronic underfunding at Hanford. And we've got to keep this momentum going. That's why I'm so glad to join with a historic coalition representing our entire region with one clear ask of the Biden administration and the Congress: fund the Hanford site cleanup so we can meet the deadlines we've agreed to.
The need to get this cleanup mission done is bringing people together from all backgrounds and perspectives to show a united front and an unwavering commitment. State governments and tribal sovereigns,
labor unions and environmental organizations,
economic development organizations and community groups,
east and west, north and south, both sides of the mountains, and both sides of the river.
All of us speaking with one voice and with one shared goal on behalf of the communities we live in and represent. Let's get this job funded.
And let's get this job done.